Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness. Today is the 19th. 1-9, y'all. Tomorrow is the 20th. January of 2024 is almost over. Let's start today off with a blessing. Universe creator, spirit guides, please let me fix my kimono here. Give us the collective of blessing for this Friday morning. We get the blessing of good fortune. Oh my goodness, y'all, listen to this. Rich and rewarding experiences bring you increased spiritual awareness at this time. Good fortune flows to you as your third eye opens. You are inspired, feeling totally at peace. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven in threads of love. Namaste, y'all. Namaste. Greetings, Fleck. Greetings, Grandma Kay. Greetings, spirits beyond the stars. Greetings, Denny. Greetings, Risa. Greetings, Neil. Greetings and salutations to all of my friends. How are y'all doing today? Let's go ahead. I want to pull a fairy card for today as well. And y'all, tonight at 6 p.m., come back and join me and Deanne on Deanne Shield Maiden Tarot's channel. Y'all, we're going to be talking about the ice wall tonight. It's going to be a good show. So y'all come on back. It'll be 6 o'clock Pacific time. That's 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So it'll be a kind of a late night show. So if you guys are still up, please come back and give us a listen. All right. Here we go. A fairy card just for us, just for today. Universe creator, spirit guides, tarot, please. A blessing for us. Oh, here we go, y'all. The fairies are giving us protection today. Look at this card. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking on any spiritual work. That is sage advice, y'all. Anytime you are working in the spiritual, even in the physical realm, protect yourself. Call in your protection from the universe, from your guide, from the fairy. Call in protection for yourself. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Ice wall that is everywhere in the United States. Yeah, Fleck. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be a good time. So come on back and hear this show. All right, here we go. Okay, my first question is from Gina N. And Gina's question is a personal question. Gina would like to know, will her brother's will be settled soon? Greetings, Mildred. Greetings. Will Gina's brother's will be settled soon? Universe creator, tarot, please answer this question. Yes or no? Will Gina's brother's will be settled soon? Yes, Gina. And you get the returning to one's roots as the card that tarot has selected for you. But yes, your brother's will be settled soon. Children, childhood memories, past influences, nostalgia, reunions, youthfulness, innocence, creativity, goodwill, sharing gifts, charity, family, and support. So there it is. The universe is saying yes. The will be settled soon. My next question is from Must Be Heard. Must Be Heard wants to know, who will drop out first, Nikki Haley or DeSantis? And guys, I kind of feel like this, you have made it to the final. This is the final of it. Everybody else is out of the race. Ramaswamy is out. Chris Christie is out. All that's left is Donnie Dump Truck, Nikki Haley, and DeSantis. Those are the only ones left. So, universe creator spirit guides, will Trump, well, let's not say Trump because he's not going to make it on there. Will DeSantis and Haley be the Republican nominees for this year's election? Will DeSantis and Haley, yes or no, be the nominees for this year's election? Yes or no? Yes. There you go. I asked it that way, must be heard, because I believe both of their names are going to be the ones that are on the ticket. So I believe the one that is not going to be on the ticket, must be heard, is going to be Donnie Dump Trump. He is going to be found ineligible to run. Greetings, Michelle. Greetings, Mildred. Greetings and salutations, y'all. All right. My next question is from Green. And Green asks, will the media come out and say anything about the aliens, and that it was them? And I don't know what that it was them come to, but will the media come out and say anything about the aliens? And I'm kind of wondering if this has to do with what happened in Miami. Y'all, they are making a great big old issue about the mall, the alien sightings at the mall in Miami. I need y'all to understand the images of the beings that were caught on film. And there was one image that was really good that showed this creature literally shape-shifting. He looked like smoke moving from a standing to an almost crouching animalistic to walking. Guys, these beings are on a higher vibration than we are. These beings are around us all the time. And this is what everybody needs to understand. The reason sometimes when you feel that little brush against you, or maybe you feel something on your ear, or maybe even a whisper in your ear, remember, we are surrounded at all times by entities that we can't see, by entities that are only separate from us because of the vibration that we are on. Understand, we as human beings can only see or interact with things that are on the same vibratory plane as we are. So if something is vibrating a little higher or even a little lower, you may not be able to fully see it, but you may be able to feel it. You may be able to smell it. You may be able to hear it. Okay. So a lot of the, like telekinesis, being able to hear ghosts and things like that. It's because where your frequency is that allows you to hear things or see things that other people can't see. And I'm going to say this about Planet Nibiru out there. If you guys are in an area where you can still see the planet, where they're not chemtrailing back and forth to obscure the sky, you literally have to be vibrating at a higher level to be able to see that giant planet that is visible in the sky every day. So many people do not see it simply because their vibration is not high enough for them to see it. So I hope that explains something for a lot of y'all out there, because raising our vibration is imperative right now. Guys, I'm going to be begging. I'm going to beg right now. There's 19 folks watching and only 12 thumbs up. If you could please hit that thumbs up for me and for the algorithm, y'all. And it is 11:11. Breathe in that good prana. Breathe it in. All right. Mildred says, Tanya, what about furniture as if somebody sat next to you? Mildred, thank you for saying that. Greetings, Tarot D. Greetings. Mildred, lately, the last couple of days now, I have a dog named Miley that has crossed over. We had to put her down. She was 18 years old. She had gone blind and was completely incontinent and couldn't even barely walk anymore. So we had to take her. Greetings, Preston, and get her put down. It was a terrible day. And this was before I got little Bailey. This was 2 dogs before little Bailey. So, and I loved Miley. She was the first dog that I can say, the first dog that I can actually say that I absolutely loved this dog. And she was a rescue for us. She was a gift. She was given to us when my wife's grandmother passed over and we inherited this dog. So she came from a place that was nothing like where she came to. We fought and fought until we fell in love with each other. And I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, okay. Now I remember where I was going with this. The sitting down next to me. The last couple of, about the last 2 weeks, I have not only heard a growling, but coming up next to me and snuggling into my side and leaving an indentation on my bed. My Miley has been visiting me for the last couple of weeks. I know it's her. I mean, I even have to look at Bailey because she'll sit up and be looking and won't even come close to me because my other dog is there. And then I'll hear the growling and I'll hear just and I'll talk to the dogs, take out the camera, look at the orbs and all of that stuff. The veil is thin. I'm saying all of that to say this, Mildred. It is true. When you feel those indentations next to you, when you feel the breath on the back of your neck, it is somebody from the other side, okay? Open yourself up and believe it. It is true. All right. Mildred says, I feel something walking on my bed and the cat is nowhere around. Yeah, then you've got yourself, either you've got an animal spirit that is giving you comfort, and it probably is, especially if it's small. It's probably one of your animals that has gone on before that has come back to visit you. Miss Tarot D says, yes, my doggie who passed last spring would always lay on my stomach when I was sick. And when I have difficult days, I can feel her spirit on my stomach, giving me warmth. Thank you, Miss Tarot D. Thank you. That is beautiful. Thank you. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. Okay, here we go. So we were talking about the aliens. Will the media come out and say anything about the aliens and that it was them? No, the media is going to hold on to this narrative that there was a gang of kids at this mall shooting off fireworks. This is their story. They are going to stick to it for the moment. Guys, with everybody, with all this light that is coming in from the sun that is energizing our planet, so many people's psyches are raising. People's vibrations are raising. There will be more instances of people seeing things that they were unable to see before. And guys, what I need everybody to understand is it's not that we are being invaded, okay? These beings are already here. We are being upgraded to now we can actually see some of these beings, okay? So just remember that. We are not being invaded. We are being upgraded. All right. No fear. No fear. No fear is necessary. If they wanted to do something bad to us, they have had all of eternity to do to us. Nobody's done nothing to us. Fleck asks, how did Japan get to the moon? They went through the ice wall, Fleck. They went through the ice wall, Fleck. Please come back for our show tonight. It's going to be a good show because a lot of the things that we think about what space is, about what these flat earthers think, and all of that stuff, we are going to tackle that on the show tonight. We're going to talk about so much stuff that is just going to just blow people's minds. And I just want for everybody who comes to the show tonight, just come with an open mind, okay? None of us know the answers to everything, but we are being shown little snippets of a whole lot of stuff. And the one thing that we have to, as a species, what we have to understand is that we have been manipulated by the powers that be. We have been straight out lied to, okay, to believe the narrative that the ones who are in power want us to believe. They are lying to us about so much. So what I want to say about this flat earth, don't worry so much about whether the earth is flat or not. The thing you need to be worried about our planet is how big is it? How many places are there on this planet that we have no idea about, that are kept hidden from us? You want to know why there's every nation except for Africa has a base at the Arctic Circle that is guarding a hole in the ice? Because that hole in the ice is literally the portal to the rest of this earth. Come back tonight for the ice wall talk, y'all, because we're going to go through all of that. All right. Tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. All right. All right. So y'all come on back. Y'all come on back. My next question is from Fleck. Fleck asks, will the VA adopt cannabis to help veterans with their pain? And guys, this is not a show propping up cannabis use, but guys, I am a medical cannabis user, and I must say, I have titanium in my neck and in my lower back. I don't have a spleen. I don't have an appendix. My pancreas don't work right. I have been living with chronic pain my entire adult life. I do not take anything with codeine or anything like that. Refuse to. Even when I got beat up and I was in the hospital this summer, y'all, not once did I take a pain pill that was stronger than an aspirin. What I took was my Endotab. That's what I took. That's what helped me with my pain. That's what helped me with my swelling. That's what helped me. So this is important because cannabis is one of those things that can help people. Number one, it doesn't addict you like opiates do. You're not going to wind up prostituting yourself for $5 worth of weed, okay? That's never going to happen, all right? So cannabis is not an addictive drug. And the powers that be are going to say, oh, yes, it is. It may be psychologically addictive, but it is not physically addictive. And it also has never killed nobody. So here's the question. Will the VA use cannabis to help the veterans? Yes or no? Unfortunately, no. And the reason being is because cannabis can kill some people. And our medical profession creates clients. Okay? So they're going to keep people suffering, keep people addicted to opiates instead of giving people the thing that could actually help them. Sorry about that, Fleck. My next question is from Sharon. Sharon says, Vivica Fox exclaimed that as far as pay goes, she's good. Sharon wants to know, is Vivica Fox jealous that 50 Cent, who Vivica Fox is in love with, is Vivica jealous that 50 Cent reached out to Taraji Henson about the pay inequity in Hollywood? Is Vivica Fox jealous that 50 Cent, who she is in love with but ain't in love with her, that he reached out to Taraji P. Henson? Yes or no? Yes, Sharon, Vivica Fox has got a problem that she is not, that her love has not been requited. And I hope I'm saying the right word. So yes, she is jealous. She is envious of any other woman who has 50's ear or attention. Miss Tarot D says, I take medication to deal with the side effects of other medication. Exactly. And that is terrible. Spirit says, I do marijuana for chronic pain. Yes, and it does work. Yes. Right on. That's good for you. It's good. It's good, spirits, that you, Spirits Beyond the Stars says, I have been taking opiates for 30 something years and have never been addicted. You are very, very lucky. But good for you. Good for you. Miss Tarot D says, I would love to do a live with Tanya and Deanne. That would be such a hoot. We need to make that happen. Miss Tarot D, please email me at psychictanya9@gmail.com and we will make that happen. We will make it happen soon. Please email me. Please. Greetings, Marilyn. Greetings and salutations. All right. All right, here we go. My next question is from Sharon. This is about Neil Degrass Tyson. Sharon says Neil Degrasse Tyson refuses to admit that aliens are real. Sharon wants to know, is Mr. Tyson, is he being instructed to be an alien denier? Is Neil deGrasse Tyson, is he being urged by anybody to deny the existence of aliens? We got a yes, y'all. So somebody is telling Neil deGrasse Tyson to say there's no aliens. But we got that other doctor, the NASA guy, who's like, yeah, I've seen him, I've talked to him, I've interrogated him, I've recovered the bodies. Here's the thing, guys. I don't understand why Neil deGrasse Tyson is doing what he's doing, because I respect the man. I love to listen to him. But it is true that he is one of those people who consistently denies that there is something bigger than us. But one of the things that Neil does is he says that the aliens are a future product of us. And that is true, because the aliens that are out there are the aliens that are here, are the aliens that make up the human race. Okay? Cloaked, uncloaked, whatever. And I want y'all to just have a little fun here, not at the expense of somebody else, but I just want y'all to just imagine this, okay? Just use your imagination, because I want to prove to you how many aliens you have seen over your lifetime. And you knew that there was something strange or odd or different about that person and just couldn't put your finger on it, okay? I want you to just take a trip down memory lane open up your memory receptors, and I want you to remember, just through your whole life, all those strange looking, interesting people that you have come in contact with. The strange old man that was very, very small and frail, might not have had the right amount of fingers on their hand, might have had an odd shaped head. Somebody may have been ginormous, very, very tall. Something interesting about them. What I am trying to say, I just want you guys to just kind of move the blur a little bit to understand that alien creatures walk amongst us daily. If you come to Las Vegas and walk down the strip, you'll see 100 of them at one time. But you just have to know what you're looking at. We have a whole generation of people walking around with colored skin, with blue hair, green hair, orange hair. We've got people who are walking around with their ears peaked. Some people buy them from Amazon. Some people, this is just how it is. But we see these people daily. We don't pay them no mind, mostly because most of the ones that we see are young people. And we always just chalk it up to, oh, well, they're punk rock, or they're goth, or they're this, or they're that. No, they're just aliens from another planet, and that's what they look like. And they are walking around showing themselves to you, and you are just none the wiser. And that's the real talk, y'all. Mildred says, Tanya, how will Wade's ex-wife fare after she gets tangled up with Roman and his lawyers? Oh, we're going to talk about, what's her name? Oh, she did the movie. It was called Eva. What is her name? Starts with a G. Oh, God, somebody help me. What is her first name? What is Dwayne Wade's wife's name? Starts with a G. Oh, come on. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. But anyway, I'll try to answer this question. How will Dwayne Wade's wife fare after getting tangled up with Roman and his lawyer? No, it's not Gina, but it starts with a G. Okay. How will Dwayne Wade's wife? Yeah, Gabrielle. Thank you, Fleck. Oh, I just needed the last name. Gabrielle. Thank you, J Real One. Thank you, y'all. Gabrielle Union. Thank you. How will Gabrielle fare after getting tangled up with Roman and his lawyers? Universe creator, spirit guides, answer this question. She comes in with strength, y'all. She gonna be all right. She's got inner strength, courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, taming control, overcoming self-doubt, persuasion, and influence. She's gonna fare. I don't know what this is about, but she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. Oh, you're talking about the Fonnie Willis case? Mildred, how will Wade's ex-wife? Okay. So you're the Fonnie Willis case. Okay. Mildred, please ask me the question a different way so I know exactly what you're asking me. Miss Taro D says, I love Gabrielle Union. She was one of the first to stick her neck out regarding unfair wages in Hollywood. Yes. So, Mildred says, no, the Fonnie Willis lawyer. Wait, remember, Mildred, I really do not watch the news, so I don't know the names of these people and what is going on. But ask me. So we're asking about Fonnie Lewis. So how will Wade's ex-wife? See, I still can't get that question. I still need the question asked a different way so that I can. I know, Fleck. I'm sad that they got divorced too. I'm sad. But understand, they're still friends. It's just a whole lot of cheating. And people just can't keep it in their pants and keep it to themselves. So, Mildred, please just ask the question a different way so I can answer it for you, okay? My next question is from Sharon. I had to bring this one closer. Here we go. Let me have a drink of my tea. All right, Marilyn, I got you. Let me ask this one and I'll get right back to you. This question is from Sharon. Sharon says, I have a cousin that I love like a sister. Her initials are BW. She has said some really nasty things to me. Sharon would like to know, does my cousin have a mental disorder where she doesn't know what she is saying? Sharon says, because sometimes I'll bring things up to her and she'll say she doesn't recall. Is she possessed? What's going on? So we will ask this first question. Does BW have some sort of an emotional or a mental issue that she is suffering with? Yes or no? We got a yes, the magician. Here, I'm going to ask a second part of this, Sharon. So yes, your cousin may not know, may not be aware of how what she's saying is affecting you. Is she being nasty to Sharon on purpose? Is BW being nasty to Sharon on purpose? Yes or no? We got to know for that one, Sharon. So there's your answer. Yes, your cousin is suffering from something that she may not have a full control over, but Tarot says she's not trying to hurt your feelings. This is a part of what it is. I would say find different ways to deal with her. All right. Here you go, Marilyn. This one's for you. Marilyn says, I am waiting on an important decision on whether or not I will be chosen for a project. Will I get a positive call? Here we go. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, Tarot. Please answer this question for Marilyn. Will she get a positive call for the project that she is inquiring about? And it jumped out. Yes, you will, Marilyn. Yes, you will. Trust, be patient, wealth of knowledge, caring, healing, good advice. Someone who understands unconscious motivations. A mature, emotionally stable person, but this is emotional intelligence is the card that you got. The answer is yes. Be patient. When your call comes, you will be happy. Mildred says, it came out his ex-wife, the special counsel Nathan Wade's wife, is involved with the other side of the Georgia cases. Okay, all right. So let me go back up here and see what the rest of that question was about. How will she fare after being tied up? So how will this Wade, Nathan Wade's wife, fare after coming involved with Roman's lawyers? Okay, we'll try. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please answer this question for Mildred. How will Nathan Wade's wife do after coming in contact with the Roman lawyers? I hope I'm asking this right. I'm doing this blind. I still don't know what I'm talking about. But let's see what Tarot has to say. Here we go. Two cards. All right. The first card we get is Justice. Justice is just what it says. So if there's something about justice, she's going to get the justice that she's searching for out of this. Justice, karmic justice, consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, and life lessons. I love tarot. I really do. And The second card that I pulled on her is pain. So whatever she's going through that she is being drugged through is seriously causing her a degree of heartbreak. And that's what she gets: heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, removal, absence, is upheaval, grief, sorrow, disorder. So she is a sad, sad person. Thank you, Marilyn. So there you go. She's going to get the justice that she is looking for. Looks like justice is going to be on her side, Mildred. There you go. My next question is from Jay Real One, and Jay's in the room. Hey! All right, Jay asks, did Paul Rand's neighbor really beat him up a couple of years ago? Yes or no? Oh, got some backwards cards here. Here we Universe Tarot, Spirit Guides. Did Rand Paul, I think I read on this when it happened. Did Rand Paul's neighbor, was it Rand Paul's neighbor who really beat him up? Did Rand Paul's neighbor really beat him up a couple of years ago? Oh, we got a no inverted. And there's a second part of this question from J Real Run. We got unemployment. We got the poverty card number one. We've got the Five of Pentacles inverted. Unemployment, frustration, adversity, spiritual awareness, faith restored. So J Real One wants to know if the answer was no, was Rand Paul beat up by somebody from a foreign country? Was this someone from a foreign country, like, when you don't pay a debt to a street lender and they come and break your ankles? Let's ask that one. Was Rand Paul attacked by a foreign? I have to say it this way: by a foreigner for a foreign country. Was he attacked by a foreign country? I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to add. I hope Tarot does too. And we got a yes on that. Okay, J Real One. So we got a yes on that one. So whatever it is with Rand Paul, when he got beat up a couple of years ago and said that it was a fight between him and his neighbor, and I remember this, it was something about their property lines or something. But Tarot is saying, nah, it wasn't his neighbor that beat his butt. It was somebody else, and it was about something else. There you go. Greetings and salutations, Vivian. Greetings and salutations. I am so happy you're here. Marilyn, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. All right. Denny says, did the real Paul McCartney die in 1966? And is there an imposter that has been playing him up till now? There was a documentary that claims this very thing. And y'all, we are in the age of everything is possible. I've been telling y'all, for y'all, like, I don't watch television, but somebody had bought me Netflix this summer, and I did watch They Cloned Tyrone. I think that was the last Netflix thing that I watched. But y'all, if you have Netflix and you are wondering how, number one, all of these people, number one, have the same face, how people kind of disappear after they lose their ever-loving minds. I want to say this, and this is my own personal belief. So don't take this as sage nothing. But I do believe, because they have to tell us what's going on, I believe that the movie They Cloned Tyrone, in that movie, they cloned Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx got cloned in that movie. And then the Jamie Foxx that almost died and then reappeared without his tattoo on the back of his head is a clone. So for your answer, Denny, from me, I'm going to say that they have had the technology to clone people or to replace people. And I'm going to say this because I want y'all to just think about the Kanye clone that is walking around right now. The Kanye clone with no neck that has got to weigh at least 230 pounds and is full muscle. That was not the Kanye that disappeared, okay? Yes, they are switching people in and out right in front of our eyes, and then just telling us we're crazy if we catch on to it. Okay, so let me ask this from the universe. Did Paul McCartney die in 1966? That's how I'm going to ask this question. Did Paul McCartney die in 1966? Universe, creator, spirit guides. Denny? Tarot says no. Tarot says no. Paul McCartney did not die in 1966. Okay, but I know what you're talking about. But Tarot says no. All right, there you go. My next question is from Sharon. This is about the Innocence Products Group. They have taken Scott Peterson's case and are claiming that he didn't kill his wife, Lacey. Sharon wants to know, is Scott Peterson guilty? For entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all. Did Scott Peterson unalive his wife, Lacey? Yes or no? Yes, y'all. He is the one who unalived his wife and his unborn child. So there you go, Sharon. Just like we all knew he did it. He did it. So another man that is somebody is trying to get him off. Greetings, Green. Green says the They Clone Tyrone movie starring Jamie Foxx seemed revealing. Then his health dealing with the dark forces. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Tarot D says, oh, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Pin that. Oh, how do I pin it? Oh, okay. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you so much. Okay. Denny says, my friends say I look like Andy Gibb, but I am no clone. Ooh, really, Denny? You look like Andy Gibb? Oh, send me a picture. I'm just kidding. I like Andy Gibb. I like all the Bee Gees. All right, here we go. This next question. We got the yes on that. The next question is from Winsome Lawrence, and Winsome Lawrence asks, will my granddaughter get a job as an esthetician? Will Winsome Lawrence's granddaughter get a job as an I hope I can say it, esthetician? And I think that's the person who gives you anesthesia. So here we go. Yes or no? Will Winsome Lawrence's granddaughter, get a job? Yes, she will. Winsome Lawrence, she will. And you get the Knight of Cups. So offers, invitations, taking action, following your heart, your ideal man or woman, a young person full of new ideas and proposals. Yes, your granddaughter will get the job that she is searching for. All right. My next question is from Neil D. Neil D asks, will Nikki Haley's Indian heritage and black son-in-law affect her GOP following? Guys, do I have to ask this? Universe, creator, spirit guide, how will Nikki Haley's Indian heritage and the fact that she's got black people married to her child, how is this? Will this affect how the GOP views her? Yes or no? Will Nikki Haley's Indian heritage and the fact that she's got Africans in her family affect her? Yes. Yes, it will. And that's the biggest yes in the deck, y'all. That's the sun. Like I said on Wednesday, Nikki Haley, and she came in third. So I'll correct that for a beautiful girl. So it was Donnie Dump Trump, then DeSantis, and then Haley. That's how they fell in line. But yes, the prejudice of the maggots is not going to fare well for Nikki Haley. A lot of the maggots will not vote for her because when they understand that her and Vivek Ramaswamy are the same race, the same things that Vivek Ramaswamy had to deal with, Nikki Haley is also going to have to deal with. So, but like I said before, it's going to be Nikki Haley and DeSantis on the Republican ticket for president. Donnie Dump Trump's not going to be on the ballot. The United States Supreme Court is going to deem him unworthy. Unworthy. Oh, let me see. Did I miss a question? All right. Yes, Vivian. Maggots are consumed with racism. Greetings and salutations. Wrestling Reads. Greetings and salutations. My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. This is a good question, Spirits. Spirits Beyond the Stars says that Chuck Schumer and old Mitch McConnell are they're good buddies. Is Chuck Schumer protecting Mitch McConnell about the January 6th? Is Chuck Schumer protecting Mitch McConnell in any way, shape, or form? And we got a yes there. There you go. Spirits Beyond the Stars. We've got a yes on that. Yeah. Second part of Spirit's question. Did Chuck Schumer know about the breach on the Capitol? Guys, the way that it happened, everybody who was in the Capitol that day, remember, Donnie had a speech. He had invited all the crazies to Washington that day. He had a whole rally up in front of the White House on the back lawn. So where they had this planned, but I do not believe that anybody in Congress, now they knew that there was a propensity for this to happen, but I don't believe anybody knew that what was going to happen on January 6th would happen the way that it did. Understand, those people moved when Donnie told them to march to the Capitol. Those people only left when he gave them a target to go attack. Now, but do remember, they had the Proud Boys, they had all the one percenters, they had all these militia groups there. So they knew that there was going to be violence, or they actually wanted more violence than there was. Remember, they could not get all of the weapons that they were trying to get into DC. DC, you can't have a gun in DC, can't bring it in. So they were trying to get all these weapons, trying to figure out a way to get those weapons in. They couldn't. They stopped Tario outside of DC. And had they not stopped Tario, and y'all, this is another thing that you need to understand. Danny Tario, the leader of the Proud Boys or whatever group he was the leader of, is a snitch. He was working with the Department of Justice. Okay, so all of these people, a lot of this stuff was sanctioned by the government. Government agencies knew what was going on, but they stopped Tario. They stopped him so that it would not escalate. Had he made it into DC on January 6th, there would have been dead bodies everywhere. Understand that. There was divine intervention on January 6th. The reason that only one person died was because they stopped the shipment of guns and Danny Tario from coming into DC on that day. Whew. All right. Yes, Green, there was definitely a coordinated effort to include the orders to send in the troops, to pause the troops. Exactly. That's why the National Guard never came to save nobody, because Donnie set it up to where the government was a part of it. All right. All right. Yep, and 45 had them remove the metal detectors. All of that was a setup. But to say that Chuck Schumer was a part of that, I can't say that. Okay, my last question, y'all. And God, we haven't even been on here an hour. Um, this one is Spirits Beyond the Stars. Spirit says China has developed a new strain of COVID. Will America ban Chinese from entering this country? No, they're not going to ban the Chinese from entering this country. No, that's not going to happen. Spirits Beyond the Stars. And it's not even an unfortunate. Everything about this disease that is going on right now, guys, understand. You are more likely to get infected. If you get infected, it's going to just be because you're breathing the air. Okay? Not because somebody came in front of you and sneezed or coughed. No, because they are raining stuff down on our head. 1 year ago, as much chemtrailing as they were doing then, I only saw about 3 or 4 planes, and I never saw them at night. Now, at any time of the day, I go out there, I see 5 or more planes chemtrailing. It's like from corner to corner, just spraying our sky. Ask yourself, what is it they are spraying? What effect does it have on us? Because that's where it is right now, y'all. That's where it is right now. A lot of us who are sick, you got upper respiratory, nasal, sore throat stuff going on. It's because of what you're breathing. This is being done to us. Protect yourself the best way you know how to, y'all. Protect yourself the best way you know how to. Denny says, I didn't have to sing, and yes, free drinks. I didn't remember driving home that night. Oh, what? So I said, no more drinking when I went out to the bars. I'm glad I quit drinking. Oh, I'm glad you quit too. I think I missed the first part of your what you were saying, but I didn't miss the second part. All right, y'all, we have a little bit of time. Oh, there's the first part of it. Then he says, in 2011, bar with my friends, and a man and woman we didn't know, like Andy Gibb, and kept buying me drinks. I can tell you that was a drunk night. I didn't have to sing, and yes, I got free drinks. I don't remember driving home that night. So I said no more drinking when I went out to bars, and I'm glad I quit drinking. I'm glad you made it home safe and that you're still among us, Denny. So I'm glad you quit drinking too. All right, y'all. If you have any questions that you would like asked, right now is the time to do it. All caps in the chat, and I will ask your question. If I don't get anything, I'll go ahead and do the weather report and then answer any questions y'all have. So here we go. The weather report for this weekend. Oh my goodness, y'all. I know everybody has had enough. I know everybody is cold over there on the East Coast, because y'all is just getting it. Y'all waking up to feet of snow, having to shovel. So I feel for y'all. There's more coming. But be prepared. The weekend is going to be a wet, cold weekend. And then we're going to have a little snap come Monday, and there's a little bit of a warm blob that's going to go through, followed by another polar vortex. So, y'all, don't let the weather fool you. Please don't let the weather fool you. Over here where I am, it's beautiful. It's 61 degrees right now. So it is absolutely beautiful over here, California, Nevada, Arizona. So, but that's only for a few days, y'all. So enjoy this unseasonably temperate weather for y'all over here on the West Coast, and for y'all over on the East Coast. Bundle up. You got a break in the weather coming, but it's just a trick to get you to let down your guard, because then that polar vortex is going to come through like a freight train. So enjoy the warm days when they come, but stay prepared. We've got a bad weather system coming. As far as the earth shaking goes, y'all, we are in this movement. So this is going to be something that we are just going to be dealing with. This is going to be almost something that becomes a regular for some places. Not that there'll be very big earthquakes, but there will be noticeable tremors, okay, to where your glasses or silverware may tinkle in the cabinet for no apparent reason. We are in changing, not to scare anybody, but please be prepared. Again, because there's so much movement. If you have big, heavy paintings or mirrors over your bed or in areas where they could fall off the wall and injure you, take them down. Take them down, sit them on the floor, lean them against the wall. It's so much safer that way, okay? Again, not to scare you. So let's see if we have any questions over here. Denny says, it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. No, it's not. Wish I could do those. All right. No more questions. All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's go ahead and prepare for the Reiki prayer. Here we go, y'all. Take a deep breath in. Clear your mind, clear your space. Let go of anything that does not serve you. Y'all, this whole show, this thing has been crooked. I am so sorry. So here we go. Here we go. There we go. So here we go, y'all. Take a deep breath in, clear your psyche. Let go of anything that does not serve you, okay? Here we go. Set your intention for this day, what you want to accomplish in your life, what you want to hold on to or let go of. This is your special sacred wish for yourself for this moment. Go ahead and make that. I want to stand in my truth. I want to know who I am. I want to be excited about everything that comes next. Here we go. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, and Denny's got chicken and dumplings in the crock pot, making me want to make some. So I don't eat chicken, but I love chicken and dumplings. I might have to try to put enough cumin in there to make it taste like chicken and make me some. Thank you, Denny. I think I will. I love y'all. I love y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. And remember, come back at 6 o'clock tonight. It's going to be a good time. On Deanne Shield Maiden's Tarot's channel. And also I'll have a link on mine. So come on back tonight. We're going to be talking about the ice wall. If you have questions or stuff you want to ask about or know about, come on. It's going to be a good time. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Namaste, y'all.